So I read in the newspaper that Xfactor lost over 1 million viewers from Saturday night show to Sunday night show. Now that's a shame. Xfactor used to be one of my favorite TV shows. Honestly, growing up, I just remember those Saturday nights were spent with me and my mom and my dad just all watching this TV program. You know, it was really inspiring as well, and I think, you know, it inspired a lot of other people as well to audition themselves. But for me, it took a turn for the worse at about series 8. And that was the series when Misha B was on the show. Now Misha B, she was incredible. Like, she for me was a performer. She was more than just a singer. She would come with something crazy and new and exhilarating every single week. Without a fail, I was always like, what is she gonna do? But unfortunately, one of the judges, Cheryl Cole, well look, she was Cheryl Cole at the time. She was talking about something like how Misha B was a bully. She said that on the live show. I don't know what that has to do with the performance. That's all. I don't know what it has to do with the performance, because the performance was on fire. So I don't really know how she found the time to say anything other than how great the performance was. So for me, I was just like, you know what, that was below the belt. And really what she should have done is taken Misha B aside and said, I have a problem with your attitude or whatever. Like, she could have just told her whatever she wanted to tell her, but she didn't have to say that on national TV in front of everybody. People had a horrendous, you know, perception of her and really just started to think that she was, I don't know, a bully or just overconfident, and you know, they don't like that kind of stuff. So it was as good as done. We knew she wasn't gonna win, it was just over. She ended up not making it to the live finals, which really, it was a shame for me. And I mean, it tore me apart because I was like, that girl is incredible and deserves at least to come runner-up. She was great. But anyway, that's besides the point. That's just the moment for me where it just took a turn for the worst. So it was going downhill anyway, but I still gave it a chance and I still watched it. My dad told me, he was like, oh, Xfactor's starting back up this weekend. And so I was like, oh, okay, cool, like, let's watch it. This is the Saturday night show. The first show's just gone, 2015. First of all, they decided to just kick things off with like this crazy staged, you know, investigation where they're looking for stars. Now, I don't know what the hell that was for. So I didn't care too much for that first section. Yeah, I didn't love that. And then, you know, anyway, we kickstart things off with this woman who, let's just say, was diabolical. She was catastrophic. Categorically, probably one of the worst performances I've seen in a while. Because you know you have to do like about 3 different auditions before you get to the judges. So you mean to tell me this lady, no disrespect to her, okay? But she was awful and I hope she knows it. Auditioned in front of 3 different sets of panels and they all thought, you know what? She's got talent and she deserves to go through. And then the disrespect really does show when they have the audacity to send her through. And not only is it detrimental to this woman because you are helping her to become even more delusional than when she decided to audition, it's just a shame. And then you had somebody else, like, I don't remember his name, but it was Ollie Murs' friend. He came on and he sang a little song. I mean, he was a mediocre singer. He wasn't horrendous, but you know, he wasn't phenomenal or anything like that. But he was okay. I mean, he could sing. It was a shame because they didn't send him through. They sent through the woman, who was quite obviously deluded, and said no to this man. Now that doesn't make any sense to me. They're not thinking about it straight. Now you said yes to this woman. What have you accomplished by doing that? You just fill in spaces. When really you don't need to be filling spaces. You have so many incredible singers coming through. So why do you need to be filling spaces with rubbish? This guy, Ollie Murs' friend, I'm so sorry I don't know his name. You know, disrespect, I should have looked that up. I apologize. He probably was really nervous and really just, you know, it was a hard time for him to get him to do this. They could have given him the extra push by allowing him to go through to the next stage. It would have given him like a newfound confidence. And then they could tell him, you know, what he did wrong in his first audition, so they could say, look, you came on the stage, you were looking too timid, you looked like you didn't want to be there, or you were scared to be there, and this is not the competition for that. So you need to be able to show what you have, and you need to be able to just win the audience over straight away. That could have been an incredible thing for him, because even if he didn't make it to the finals or the judges' houses or whatever, that could have been a real nice lesson for him. But now, you've just shut his confidence down, and when he watches this back and sees who you did send through, damn. That is gonna be a shame. And I really didn't find her funny, I'm not gonna lie. Didn't find her funny at all. And that's the thing with like these people that they keep bringing now. I don't find them funny anymore, so it's like I'm over it. Well, having said that, I did find that African couple quite hilarious. That was a good one. So well done. That was great. That was funny. It was entertaining. But I just feel like you need to just tone down with how much horrendous people you're bringing on. Like some of them, okay, you have a little laugh, everyone's all good, but you don't need to be bringing on that many people who are that bad. What are you getting out of that? Oh, that's another thing. That's what I was gonna say. So the girl group, the 4 girls that came on, yeah, they were great. You know, I enjoyed their performance. They gave me fire. You know, it was good. It was good. I enjoyed it. But I then heard a few days later that these girls are like a professional band in Korea. Sorry, it's not Korea. They're not Korean. They're not Korean, they're from the Philippines. But they're playing it, when they're speaking, they're playing it like, you know, they're real timid and shy and, you know, just don't even know themselves and don't know what they can achieve. When you know what you can achieve because you achieved it in the Philippines. I can't actually remember who else sang that day, so I'm not even going to talk about anybody else. But I can't remember. And also, the performance on Sunday, or the show on Sunday, I didn't even watch, didn't care to watch it. I saw in the newspaper that there was somebody who was very emotional and, you know, had a really nice, you know, really, not nice, but, you know, real heartwarming story with them or whatever, and the reason why they sang, and they sounded incredible, and, you know, that's amazing. Amazing. But, another thing that annoys me with X Factor is, you know, this kind of sob stories that people have. If that is your story, fair enough. Okay, fair enough. But I feel like that's not always some people's story, and they're coming on reeling off all this pain they've been through. Now, we've all been through pain. You know, it's just a huge fix, and yeah, I just lost a lot of respect for X Factor. I just feel like they're not true to, you know, how they used to be. I don't want to say it's dated because obviously people still watch it, but I think it's obvious that the ratings are going down. Is, you know, nowhere near where it used to be. And it's just a shame. I don't know what it is that they need to change up, but I think they just need to be more authentic. I think they've just gone down the route of completely commercializing everything, taking away the love and the passion of what it used to be about, and to find somebody who can really, really sing. Think about what people love to do. There are so many people out there with this burning passion to perform. So many people who live for this. And then you bring on people who've just come from God knows where, come out of anywhere, just been like, you know what, I'm just gonna go for X Factor, I'm just gonna do it. You know, I can't sing, but you know, I'm just gonna do it because chances are I'm gonna get through. And that person is 100% right. They could make it to the finals. Wouldn't surprise me. Something you should know. Okay, if you ever thought these kind of competitions were talent competitions, they are far from it, okay? They are popularity contests. And I will never forget, in American Idol, okay, Jennifer Hudson came 6th, then went straight into Dreamgirls. I don't need to say any more than that.